Hello guys, welcome to another broadcast, race 4 of the Coke Vanilla Off Series signups, and this is race after Christmas, so hopefully everybody maybe into New Year's. I don't know when this video is exactly going up. Johnny Gardner starting on the pole. We're here at Wilkesboro 2017 for some short track racing. Time Pollard is starting second in the 80 car. Kev Shear, Baranowskis, Red Bull teammates Oates and Pollard. Dylan Young, Shea, York, who is not up there in points, William Fliginger, William Brock, RJ Reynolds, Gene Sandfer, who is she's not up there either. What the hell am I doing? Chow, Quinton Moore, Oreo Pollard, last week's winner at Loudon, Rob Evans, Charles Sanford, Matt McIntyre, Nick Gunther, Adam Fliginger, who is up there. He's 10th in points. Muhammad Zain Abdullah, Steve Pollitt, Sheila Shear, James Qualls, Isaac Fliginger, Naku, Abrahamian, Jessica Shelton, Samet Oskon, Seth Cole, Con Nicopolis, Henry Williams, Torres, Deaver, Henry Sanford, last week's winner, Road America winner, and second place. He's on a really good hot streak. Trevor Germain, who is 20th in points. Robert Pollard, who is up there in points too. Trevor Germain, I already said that. Zachary Fitzwater, Kakula, the Daytona winner Tatsu, and Jeffrey McCullough in the 40 car. On boards today, because we'll finally have this. This is going to be off the fly. So, the 27 will have the Peak on board. The 55 of Gunther was second in points. We'll have the Square D on board. The 42 will be the Target on board. The 5 will be the Star Wars on board, as this cat just climbed on top of me and just screwed me all up. Zachary Fitzwater will have the Good Wrench on board. Seth Cole will have the Chevy on board. Sheila Shear will have the Ford on board. And the final on board will be the DuPont on board. Charles Sanford, who is 8th in points. So those will be 8 on boards, which I'll probably forget about. So going in, like, those are the top 8 in points. I just mentioned Tatsu and Adam Flicken to run out the top 10. His engines are fired. William Brock looking for some points here. Robert Oreo, Tatsu, and Henry are the winners. We're finally out of the road course stretch. Next weekend is Boston, so we get more 100 laps around this track. It's going to be very interesting here, to say the least here. Henry, Gunther, and Fitzwater and Shield, the only drivers with 2 top 10s on the season. So green flag is out. Johnny Gardner is going to take the lead down here. Here comes Time Pollard. Baranowskis to the bottom. Everybody 3 wide right here really quickly. Stephen Paul third, started 41st. The Road America got the second, but he's already starting up here. Time Pollard all the way up the high side. Johnny Gardner getting loose on the bottom side. Yes, we do have cautions on for the first time since Daytona. Oh, man, Logan Rourke got loose in the back of the pack right there. Johnny Gardner is going to hold off Baranowskis. Time Pollard up the hill right there. Here comes the 33. Fast-paced action here at Wilkesboro. Short track. Oh, tough break for Jessica Shelton, who had problems at Daytona. She's on pit road. The car did not fire off. Tough break for Jess in the series. Oh, Adam Flickinger and 8 car of Rob Evans are having some big-time discussions back here. They're almost 4 wide here. There's Oreo Pollard, last week's winner at Loudon, as he's right there. How about Matt McIntyre in the 48? We'll go to the TV2 cam. That's a little better right there. Tatsu right there. Trevor Germain, the 40 car. And it looks like Jess didn't start the race. Is she still on pit road? She's out. That's a tough break for Jessica right there. We'll go to this camera. We're getting about 23 frames, so it's not bad. Johnny Gardner continuously. Oates has had a really tough break to the start of the season. He's up there toward the front. Here comes everybody. Oh, Trevor Germain got loose off the corner right there. There's Robert Pollard. There's our points leader, Henry Sanford, right there. Charles Sanford right there. Is everybody fast-paced 3 wide right here. Dylan Young up the hill with the 16 of William. A little bit of contact right there. They're going to straighten each other out. Ooh, contact between Gene and then William right there. That's a heartbreak. Paul finished second at Road America. Bow for the race lead right here. Here goes Baranowskis and Oates right there. Give that race lead to Baranowskis in the 33. Johnny, oh man, Oates is trying to fight it. Oh, Oates had to lift, because if not, Dylan Young's up in the wall back there. Baranowskis up there. Here comes Kev Shear in the 14 car. I haven't talked much about Kev. He's been pretty mediocre this year so far. We're going to look at the back real quick. The 22 says that Daytona winner did not have good luck at Road America and did not have a great race last weekend. So Tatsu is trying to look for a rebound right there. As the 33 car up here going to try to take the battle. Every 5 races, the points will be updated until we get the chase, and obviously every race will be updated with the points. Good job by Baranowskis in the 33 car. We haven't talked much about him this season. He's was at the front of Daytona, but not much at the road courses. Still no yellow flag out, even though Charles Sandfer has found a wall, or he's found something pretty hard. Yeah, we're going to have to pause this because Charles has found something. I swear. Yes, yellow flags are on. Charles Sandford has hit something hard, and that DuPont car, right here, 4 wide in the pack, gone to Henry Williams right there. Dylan Young turned him, gone to McIntyre. Oh, that's a hard hit. No, caution. Oh, and his teammate got damaged. We're going to have to go on board the DuPont. This is the DuPont on board right here, so we'll take a little quiet moment here. Yeah, Reigns the Monster Energy logo. So Charles Sandford, that's a tough break for the Sandman right there. Charles Sandford, he is already out of the race. Nope, he's going slow on the track, which is not going to bode well for the field when they catch him. So that kind of bunches everybody. Seth Cole back here. The 40 car almost turns him right there. Charles getting out of the way, being respectful. 8th place in the points. That's going to be a bad day for him. 83 of Oates coming up through the field right here is Johnny Gardner there. Coming off the corner, everybody getting a little sideways right there. Rob Evans is making a move on Brock, who had a struggling first 2 races. Don't really remember he finished last weekend, but hasn't really got any better for him. Oreo Pollard had a great race last weekend. Like I said, he won. Everybody coming off the corner pretty clean. Dylan Young has got damage, so he's falling back in the 1 car. Oates is cleared for 2nd as your Logan Rourke has cleared. Kev Shear has dropped back a little bit. Here comes the 83 car of Oates. Oates is going for the race lead. 83 has been really bad this year, so trying to get a little better. Baranowskis with the defensive block on the Oates right there. Kev Shear and Gene are beating and banging back there. As we see right there, Johnny Gardner looking really strong. God, and now remember, we're going to have green flag pit stops. Charles is still on pit road servicing the car. So Charles is trying to get back out there, trying to hope we have a record salvage something, as Johnny and Time Pollard back there are just, Johnny and Time Pollard back there. Here comes Oates down here. I think I'm a little worried that Oates might get in the back of that 33 and cause the whole field to die right there. Everybody's single file. Here comes Quentin Moore, had a great run at Daytona in the 89 car. Steve Pollard in the 77 right there. Oreo Pollard battling Robert Pollard right there, and my God, the 26 car nearly just died right there. I swear 26 got really loose off of Kev right there and nearly spun off the backstretch right there. As that's big time trouble. Oh my God, James Qualls, who had that record Daytona. Oh, he's flying up the hill right here. Oh God, Rob Evans, everybody's getting loose off the corner, just waiting for the big one to happen. Cole Deaver is in really loose, and still on the pits is the 24 Sanford, doing a lot of extension repair onto that DuPont car, as he is well out of he is about 6 laps down right now, but still in the race. Amazingly, he's not retired yet. 7 laps down. They're still got the hood up trying to fix up the car. But if there's a wreck, if there's a giant wreck, that's notorious for short track racing, so we'll see what happens with Charles. Oates is trying to get the back of Baranowskis, and he's trying, man. Jeffrey McCullough's back here. Here comes Torres. He had a good run at Daytona, but since then hasn't really done much. Tatsu had that win at Daytona. Good win for him. That's going to get him into the playoffs. Mohammed Zain Abdullah, Khan Nicopolis, Delon Ebrahimian. As the playoff system, I'll have to figure out, or we're probably not even doing a playoff system. It's just Charles Sanford has finally retired from the race. Probably just 25 on down 17 points, and that's how it's going to be, because it's be stupid to do a chase. Oates is all over the back bumper of the 33. Oates is not left there. Now it's all going to come down to who pits when. That's the main thing here. Battle back here, the 17 of Isaac is battling the 78. We'll look for the best battle of the racetrack. This is Cola passing Diva right there. Diva's had a struggle start the season. Brock has definitely had a struggling start the season. Con Nicopolis There's Henry Sandfer moving up to 21st, trying to defend his points leader, Gunther. Gunther is running 13th right now, so he'll probably inherit the points lead. Logan Rourke in 5th, like we mentioned before, and Oates is just ever so close on that back bumper. Dylan Young is gaining on the back of this thing, and this pack, whoa, Henry Williams is in big trouble. I don't know what happened to Henry, if he blew a tire or what, but Henry's in trouble along the main straight here, and that's going to bring out a caution as he is stopped. So our first yellow flag since Daytona, and yeah, that will bring out the yellow. We're going to just make sure nobody's plowing here. I think everybody's going to pit for tires. Actually, the 80 car is slowed up significantly as they're racing back to the line right there. Baranowskis leads it. Time Pollard's going to lead it back to the stripe under 90 miles per hour. Everybody is already under caution. We don't have to see what happened. We already have an indication. We're just going to make sure 80, well, that's an unfair advantage. We're going to watch the pit stops right here. 33 and 83 is everybody will actually not plow because everybody's coming to pit road. So strategy call is kind of off here as everybody really getting tight together. So here comes everybody onto pit road. We're going to have to watch pit road issues too. We'll go to the pit lane 1 camera right here. Johnny's got the no 1 pit stall. Don't have to worry about anybody catching a lap down. Nobody is going to be stupid enough to stay out. I don't think so. Everybody to pit road. The entire field is on pit road. This time Pollard on pit road. Oh, Johnny got on the side of Time right there. Time getting the tires right there. Baranowskis and Oates are obviously going to be the first 2 cars out. They had like a 30-second lead. Somebody went with 2 tires. Baranowskis and him, obviously first 2 cars out. Everybody doing pretty clean out of pit road. Time Pollard is out. Logan Rourke beats Johnny out. Kev Shearer getting off of this service right there. Well, this is going to allow for our first yellow, and we'll come back as the pace car is actually... well, some people actually will be counting a lap down, it looks like. Let's see what happens. Sheila Shears coming off pit road. Dylan Young will not beat the pace car out. As... will he? I don't know. Nope, Dylan's not going to beat the pace car off. He had too much damage to fix. And, you know, Dylan doesn't look like he's a horrible car, so... is he going to slot back in? Yes, he will slot back into that spot. I just want to make sure when they come back around, they're not going to be plowing the crap. Oh, here we go. Oh, Deaver into the 42. Oh, God. Oh, everybody here is pretty slow here, so we're going to take a commercial break pause as we're just making sure nobody here is plowing. As Shea back to pit road, we're going to check this in-ring development out real soon. Shea to pit road and see if that was a penalty or he missed his pit stall right there. Fetiche, as they're going to come to their pit stall and they are going to just stop and go for fuel strategy gain right there. You know, we saw Henry Sandfer do a fuel strategy as the 01 car will wait on pit road for that fuel strategy to end. Actually, we don't really need to unpause to see something because we already know what happened. So we'll wait a few laps and talk about things. So the full field run through, because this is going to be a short caution, I think. Baranowskis maintains the lead. Oates is there. Dylan Young is a lap down, 39th. Time Pollard. Logan Rourke past Johnny Gardner, who's in 5th. RJ Reynolds, Chow, Gene Sanford, Nick Gunther, who is 9th and 2nd in points. William Fligingers were actually already 1 to go. Adam Fliginger, Kev Shear, Stephen Paul III, who's 14th, Quinton Moore, Samet Ozcon, Rob Evans, James Qualls, DeLon Ebrahimian, Henry Sanford, your points leader, is 19th. Oreo Paul, last week's winner, Steve Pollard, Con Nicopolis, Zachary Fitzwater, who had a chance to win last week, William Brock, Zane Adul, Robert Pollard, Naku, Kakala, Deaver, Matt McIntyre, Tatsu, Shear, Isaac Fliginger, Trevor Germain, Seth Cole. Surprised to see Seth back here. He's had fast cars all week, all season long. Greg Torres, McCullough, and Fetiche, who just pitted for strategy. As their green flag is back out, Dylan Young is struggling, to say the least. Everybody's on the same tires here as this restart will probably get a little crazy as everybody wants track position. Here comes the 83 car of Oates is right down the inside trying to take that lead from the 33 car. And this is where we're probably going to see a gigantic wreck. We are still green, man. Time Powell just nearly demolished somebody right there. Coming off the corner, everybody's still straight for this lap. And give the lead to Torres right there in the 83 car. Good run by Oates right there. He passed Baranowski. And Baranowski, can he get him back on the bottom? Oh, my God. Baranowski's almost died right there. People back there are in big trouble here. Here comes Gunther up through the field. We saw him 13th earlier on in a run through here, seeing where he is. Here goes Baranowski's back to the bottom. Oh my God, he's gonna slide up. How about Logan Rourke in the 10 car? Here he comes right here in that Wayne Peterson car. That car is not determining his performance, as here comes Logan 3 wide to the bottom. Here comes Logan Rourke for the race lead, 3 wide for the lead. How about RJ in the 36? Oh, this is going to get tight off the corner right here. This is not where you want to be if you're the 83. Contact between the leaders right there. Baranowski led that lap, man. I wish that was the finish. That would have been the greatest finish of this series history. Here is Logan Rourke, and here comes the 36 of Reynolds right there. Everybody getting a little racy on the new tires, you know. Got to make your move real quick. How about the 10 car coming down the inside right here? 83 car up the hill right there. Logan Rourke's going to clear as Oates went from the lead to 31 lap, and there goes Oates Con back there, and that's going to be a big-ass crash. As, oh, God, Zachary Fitzwater's in trouble, and Deaver's going to get a piece of it, and they might pit again. I'm probably not going to stop the broadcast because everybody now racing back. Oh God, this is gonna be bad coming back to the yellow because there's people slow on the racetrack. And oh my God, how nobody has hit anything is a pure freaking ass miracle. How nobody's got damage. We're gonna just pause this real quick and we're gonna see what happened to the 12 Oscon, and then we'll just stay on, talk about some stories instead of just pausing the broadcast. It just makes it a little better and easier on my life. As, well, coming off the corner right here, it looks like Chow ran up the hill. Exactly what happened. Wow, Quinton Moore with a miss of the lifetime right there. Zachary Fitzwater, that's probably Charles Sanford's damage. James Quall's plowing again, not surprised. As, just coming off that corner, 12 car spun, and the problem is they expected, wow, the 5 car, we're going to have to do the 5s on board right there. DeLon Ebrahimian. Where's the 5 Ebrahimian? We're going to have to do that Star Wars on board right there. Watch him just try to negotiate through this wreck right there, and just nice avoidance by Ebrahimian. And Zachary Fitzwater got damaged. I seen the 17 back there get a little bit of contact from somebody. 29's got the brunt of the damage right there. 17's got the rear bumper destroyed. Who ran in the back of him? It seems like Seth Cole. Seth Cole had the Chevy on board, and he bad day for Hendrick right there. Seth plowed in the back of him. The 60 car got damaged too. I don't know who ran in the back of the 60. We could obviously find out who did. Oh, it looks like the 17 ran in the back of him, and Cole nowhere to go. As Cole with major damage. The camshaft blew on Henry Williams, so Henry Williams' day is pretty much done. Seth Cole, so on to pit road right here. Fitzwater is done. Anybody staying out? That's the real question. McCullough, he was involved in the wreck, so he's not staying out. Everybody coming in for tires. How about that? Nobody in the field is not pitting. Oh, in charge of bringing. Wow, no plot and no plot. 3 wide on pit road. That's the great thing on here. We're 3 wide into the pit lane. The 11 car Naku's got damaged. Probably just in the stack up. We'll watch the race out of pit road, but I do want to see where the 11's damage came from. Okay, it was a under pacing issue right here. As Deaver ran into the back of the 11. Not much damage, but still enough to be concerned right there. As RJ Reynolds comes out the race leader over Baranowski right there. That's a good pit stop for them. I don't know what happened. 36 is the race leader. And a lot of guys are going to get trapped a lap down right here because we're going to have to see through the pit lane 1, but it looks like half the field, because they have to fix damage, are going to go a lap down. Deaver's barely going to get it, and Con Nicopolis, Matt McIntyre, Tatsu, Isaac, Shea, 60, 25, 42, 40, 78, and Trevor Germain. Dylan Young is going to be trapped a lap down. We're going to have a restart on the bottom, so damaged cars coming in the way. Zachary Fitzwater is still out on the racetrack, but he comes to pit road again. How about RJ Reynolds leading the race in the 36 M&Ms? Haven't really talked about him all season. He's even in my pre-race notes. Yeah, he's not even in the top 30 in points, and he's out there having a great day right there, as Cole Deaver is getting stopped by NASCAR right here because I guess he's sped to beat the pace car. We're going to have 25 cars on the lead lap when we go back, 26 actually when we go back to green because of the pit stops. We'll see if Zachary Fitzwater is. We're still under yellow right here, so we'll take a look at some of the points contenders where they're running. We'll do a full through run through again, as nobody out of the race from that last wreck. Henry Williams, Charles Sandfer and Jess are out of the race. Henry Sandfer staying around 19th, a win and a second the last 2 weeks for him. I don't know if it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to duplicate that. So we'll see how he does in this. The laps go by really quick here under caution. We're going to be one lap to green just so as we go here. So the race leader is RJ Reynolds, Baranowskis, Logan Rourke, Oates, Gene Stanford, as we'll wait for that, Johnny Gardner, Time Pollard, Nick Gunther, who the heck is that? William Flickinger, Adam Flickinger, Kev Shear, Chow, Stephen Paul III, Colt, Rob Evans, Delonder Bohemian, Quinton Moore, Steve Paul, Samet Ozcon from that spin is still 18th. Henry Sanford, William Brock, Qualls, Robert Pollard, Oreo Pollard, last week's winner, Mahomes Anadula, Naku, who stayed on the lead lap even though he's got rear end damage, Seth Cole to pit road, going to probably be going in and out of pit road, Cole Deaver, Matt McIntyre, Con Nicopolis, Isaac Flicker, Tatsu, Shea, Shear, 42 of Kakula, 3 wide to the bottom, and this is going to get where the death is going to start, as we will not have a really good pleasant experience the rest of the race. We're going to have a gigantic wreck on this lap, as I can't tell you if they're all going to make it off this corner, as we're still somehow green. Abrahamian nearly got turned to 29 right there. I still see the green light on the track. I don't know who the heck the race leader is. The race leader is the 36 car still, as he's getting passed by Tatsu. Tatsu is not on the lap, and everybody ahead of them want to see a yellow flag so badly right now because they can get their lap back right here. 36 is holding on to the lead. Matt McIntyre up the hill with the 17 right there. Baranowskis is second, and there's just so much chaos with lap cars in the way right here. I can't tell you who's running where right now. Lap 42 of 100 right here with 22 minutes into the broadcast. My God. Okay, there's a big split in the pack back there. I don't know if somebody went around off the bumper or somebody. 3 wide. RJ's trying to lap cars here. Seth Cole is stuck on pit road trying to fix the damage. Stephen Paul III has got major damage right there, and we'll have to rewind to see what happened, because Stephen Paul, whoa, no caution, but him and Dylan Young came together, and Dylan came to a dead stop. Brocken, oh God, you're going to have to pause this. There's no yellow for this. This was the back of the pack. And Robert Pollard, I mean, this is insane. Robert Pollard and 11 go around trying to avoid this accident. Brock hits the brakes. Naku and Robert are around. Oh, God, this is insanity here with lap traffic in the way here in North Wilkesboro. Seth Cole out of pit road, just probably going to return back to pit road pretty soon. Dylan Young's off the pace. Pollard now off the pace. Henry Sanford up to 17th after all of that. 3 wide right here. There's Gunther here in the 55 car. Johnny Gardner, who was up there in the top of the field a little while ago, he's 3 wide, stuck behind all the lap traffic. Logan Rourke is 4th, as people are sliding up the hill right there. This is a recipe to get bad. Oh, Kev Shear is loose right there. The race leader remains the 36 car. Matt McIntyre, Tatsu, and Deaver are ahead of the field. Con Nicopolis is pulled away. Robert Pollard is getting close to getting catch because of that spin right there. Sheila Shear is on beside the 33 car right there. Torres got loose right there. Chow in the 99 car. This Kev Shear Kev Shear in the 14 car in 7th position. Adam Flickinger, who is 10th in points, having a great run right now. He's running 6th. Logan Rourke in the 10. Oh my God, Oates is drifting it off the corner right there in the 83 car. We've seen him take the lead for a brief second. Gonna have to watch Seth Cole right here, because if he merges back on the track in the wrong but he could cause a wreck just like that, and I called it. And Quinton Moore, Oreo Pollard is in the fence, and oh, Brock is destroyed again. Oh, and the 11 car hardcore plows, and Robert Pollard does too. Oh, the heartbreak right there as Con Nicopolis is trying to hit the brakes. The 11 car gets towed, luckily. Shay's going to get her lap back. Oh, well, a few people are going to get their lap back, actually. And we'll take a pause, but we'll see pit stops, and we'll see what happened right there. Well, man, that was not good on the part of Seth Cole right there. Quinton Moore was 15th in points. Seth just came up the track, got Quinton, Oreo Pollard absolutely nowhere to go right there. Brock just, oh my God, Brock, a third DNF for Brock. That's gonna just, oh my God, he just flat ass plowed in there. Oh my God, flat plowed, and don't know what happened up there. Oh, did Fitzwater get a piece of that? I don't know. Well, amazingly, the 12 car never hit him. Pollard didn't hit him either. 29's not going to hit him, and then Dylan Young's going to hit him right there. But Dylan Young already having a bad day with a wreck early with Sandfer, just kind of put him out of his misery right there. Tatsu right there on the Nako in the 11 is going to hit Quinton, and the 1's going to plow in there. 57's going to plow. Connick coming back to the line. Looks like Shea got by, and a few more people on the lead lap here. Gonna see if back hits any plows. You know how it is on the backstretch here. We'll continue it, making sure Ozcon has a little bit of hood damage. I don't know if that was from the wreck or from a stack up, and that's gonna be a little bit more from a stack up right there with the 18 car and just a little more damage. I mean, it's expected. I mean, this is insanity. The 1 car is still running. Nako is out of the race. The 11, another rough break. I can't believe the 4 car is running without the right side. If they get the thing out, they may be continuing. Sheila's, okay, these guys are a lap down. Nobody staying out as we'll go to the pit lane 1 camera here. Johnny Gardner. How about Time Pollard? Nope, Time Pollard's still pitting. I was about to say. 36 car, Gene Sanford up to second in the 15. Is she on the lead lap? Somebody retired. Oh, the 4 Brock's out. Gene Sanford off of pit road. That's what we'll see. Gene up there who had that heartbreak out last weekend. Gunther gets his spot. There's Henry Sanford. Time Pollard with a really bad pit stop. There's Pollard right there. We're watching all the pit stops here. Halfway home through the race right here. It took us 26 minutes to get halfway home, but all the cautions, you know. So there's the 36, Gene Sanford up to second. That's Gene started pretty deep in the field, I think. Gene started. Where's Gene? I'm really blind. No, she didn't start deep in the field. Nobody really got trapped out a lap either. Dylan Young is retired from the race right now. Robert Pollard is also out of the race at the 57. That's going to be a bad points day for him. Seth Cole is just going to march along and just eat these spots up while he wrecks people. I think this will be the 1 to green lap. I'm pretty positive this will be. If not, we'll do our full run through while we still have the field like separated. Yep, so we'll have the full field run through. R.J. Reynolds, the leader. Gene Sanford up to second place with some great pit strategy, great pit crew. Baranowskis, Oates in fourth, so had a great car. Adam Flickinger trying to get into the top 5 in points. Logan Rourke, Kev Shear, Abrahamian with the Star Wars on board. Chow with a little bit of damage to the 99. He's up there. Steve Pollard up to 10th. Johnny, who was up there early, is 11th. Excuse me. Nick Gunther, Qualls, Henry Sanford just moving up to the field ever so slightly. Time Pollard, Rob Evans, Samed Ozkan, William Flickinger, Mohamed Zayn Dulis, Quinton Moore with a lot of damage to that 89 red line oil Jesus car. Stephen Paul III up to 21st after that wreck we saw with Naku. Tatsu is back on the lead lap. Deaver back on the lap. Con Nicopolis, Matt McIntyre, Shea, and Isaac are back on the lap. As you see these cars there, we'll go back up to the front. Oreo Pollard is on pit road. We saw him last week's winner not having a good day. Back on pit road with damage. These cars coming up right here. We got the 78 of Torres. He is a lap down. We'll wait till they come up here. Slow as hell. Okay, there's Torres in the 78, and then it's the 42 of McCullough, 40 of McCullough. Yeah, Sheila Shear a lap down. She was top 10 in points. One of the few guys who had a few females and guys who had a top 10 in our race. Jermaine, Fitzwater, and then we have the 81 who's on pit road. Coming off right now. Seth Cole will just pit again. Green flag is back out, and what will Gene Sandfer do with that race car? Can she come up here and now make up the heartbreak from Road America right there? Torres is up the hill, just about took out the 36 car right there. He is racing hard to get that lap back. They're already 3 wide back there into turn 3. This is where disaster is going to strike right here. 42 is going to get the run. They're 4 wide off the corner right there, and Baranowski's nearly gets turned by Sheila Shear right there. And man, Baranowski's, with how good that race car is, would have been really pissed. How about Gene Sandford in that 15 car coming up through the field? That hasn't really talked about Gene all day long. And Gene is just motoring along the field right there. Seth Cole is coming out of pit road again. God help us all. Oh, Trevor Germain is really loose. Henry Sanford's really loose back there. Everybody's just sliding here in this pack here. Stephen Paul third battling right there. Oh, look at Johnny Gardner and Zachary Fitzwater having problems right there. Oh, God. We see right here, 4 wide. Oh, this is what's going to be big trouble right there. 40 car up the hill right there. 5 car. There's Logan Rourke. Oh, there's a lot of problems there. Gene Sanford is the race leader here. Great pit strategy to get Gene up there in the 15 car. Sheila Shear is a lap down. Kev Shear right now battling Trevor Germain, who is a lap down. Haven't had a good race for him. Everybody's still straight on the racetrack. And the 42 car of Kakulla battling right here as... Here comes the 5 at Rahimi to the bottom of Oates in the 83 car. Whoa, oh dear God, there everybody just beating and banging off each other off the corner right here. Very, very interesting race. Here comes the 36 of RJ. He's going to clear the 42. Now he has his eyes set on Gene. Can anybody make it on fuel? We haven't had a long green flag run at all during this race, as maybe a few cars out we can see that. 55's up to 10th right now. 9th actually. Just passed Adam Flickinger right there. 42 down the inside of RJ right there. I don't think RJ is going to appreciate that lap car for Kakulla racing him that hard right there. But you know, you got to get that luck. If the caution comes out, he needs to get that free pass. Oreo Pollitt's still on the track. Quinton is way off the track. Seth Cole actually making a lap around the track. That is amazing. Ozcon, Con Nicopolis, and Matt McIntyre, who is, I believe, on the lead lap. Here comes the 18 and Zane Abdullah. There's Henry Sanford, the points leader. We see him up in the 13th position, battling right there. Adam Flickinger is making some passes right here. He's up to 9th again. As Johnny Gardner, who has a strong race car, he just has to get up there. Battling Henry as his competitor right there is 8th. The 33 car of Baranowski's, who still has a really good race car. As we actually had a battle for the lead while we're talking. 36 of Reynolds has passed the 15 of Gene for the race lead. Kakulla is not going to let that spot go. Kakulla really wants to get that lap back in that Target 42 car, as he is going to try to race down the inside. We're actually having a few laps green, so the 42 car knows he must get up there if he wants to get back on here. Seth Cole back on the lead lap. We're just checking back here. Oh my God, Steve Pollard just Formula 1 drifted through the turn 1 right there. I don't know what happened to Steve Pollard right there. Johnny Gardner's going to pass Adam Flickinger right there. And Steve Pollard's got some tire trouble or something, because he just, like I said, Formula 1 drifted. If we're going to have to watch a pack, we're going to have to watch this backpack right here. Oh, and Steve Pollard not only has gone for Formula 1 drifting, he's around on the front stretch right here. As that was bad. Coming back to the yellow, 78's going to get a free pass, but they better get going for the field plows. Oh, RJ's like, I don't want to lose my car. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Don't plow. Okay, Steven. Okay, Henry's going to hit him. Just little bumper cars. Whoa, Isaac Flicker almost wrecked. Everybody to pit road again, but we're going to do our famous pause, and we're going to see what happens. Like we usually do. And Steve Pollard in the 77. Well, we've seen Steve get really almost die on the high side right there. We figured Steve was in trouble. Yeah. Well, it started around this corner too. Steve Pollard right here was dead ass sideways. That's the best way I could put it. Steve Pollard came off the corner and got in the 2 and just drifted up the racetrack. He had no chance of making that corner. God, I haven't seen somebody fail making that corner that bad. And then coming off this corner right here, Steve is all the way against the wall right there. They went 4 wide right there. Zane Abdullah in the 18 got into him, and then Cole Deaver luckily didn't flip him over, man. Then just slight plow right there. Qualls missed it, so that's good for Qualls. He didn't plow. 77 car. Then coming back to the yellow, he's going to pass the pace car, and then trying to get back up to the front, he's going to plow, get into the 17 right there, and they both go up the hill, and they both hit the wall. So we'll see the pit stops right here. We're going to pit lane 1. Looks like we're probably not going to have strategy in this race because we can't get a green flag run. Everybody coming back to the yellow. Kakula is stuck a lap down. Well, if we have a yellow with 10 laps to go, do you stay out? That's the real question. Jermaine's going to stay a lap down. The 42 does not get. Torres will be back on the lap. And the 78 car, he will be 1 lap down. Actually, now he was 2. Nobody's going to really stay out. Seth Cole is flying around the racetrack. Oreo Pollard and Fitzwater are a lap down right here. We're seeing Gene come out of nowhere with great pit strategies. Gene's actually just going to take the race lead. I see the 36 and nowhere in sight. I don't know what happened to the 36. We'll have to review that. Where is the 36 car? Did he stay out? I don't know. RJ Reynolds. Oh, that's the pace car. 36. Did he get towed? Oh my God! What a heartbreak. Yeah, he got towed. He got teleported. What hit him? Oh, that's a big. Oh, yep. Who? Oh, it's a 10 car. I can see the damage. 36 got into his pit stall and. Okay, they're doing service. The 10 hit something. But that's not the main focus point right now. Comes out. 4 tires for the 36. And, Gene Sandfer gets into the 5th 36. So, that's going to be not really a cool move to be looking at. Then the 16 car gets shifted into his pit stall as, oh, God, what the fuck is going on right there? Pit road being a little bit of a, well, the 89 is teleporting right there, as yes, we have live teleportation live off the front bumper of the Star Wars car. We'll have to go to our roof cam for this one, as Quentin Moore destroys the front end of the 5. The 5 has lost his hood because of that move right there. Gene Sandfer has retired from the race due to the damage with a 36 car. Who the hell is leading the race now? Logan Rourke out of freaking nowhere is leading. That is some big developments right there. Gene Sandfer out of the race. Tough. Another heartbreak for Gene Sandfer right there. We already have got the 1 to go. Man, can Gene Sandfer catch a goddamn break? Look at all the lap traffic right there. So your top 10 are this. Rourke, Baranowskis, Shear, Oates, Gunther up to 5th, looking to take the points lead. Johnny, Time, the 26 of Adam, 99 the 8. And our points right here. As they stand, Gunther would be 1 point behind Henry. But Logan Rourke and the Wayne Peterson car, who would have said Wayne Peterson car would have been competitive? We have only got about 15 cars in the lap with the 5 car with no hood, so about technically 14. Well, Deaver's got damage right there. Green flag is out. We've had a pretty insane race. RJ Reynolds is not really happy with and I cannot blame him. A lot of lap traffic, and this is where things could go really, really bad for the leaders, as Baranowskis and all the lead lap cars are way stuck on the high side right here. Whoa, my God. Everybody is Formula 1 drifting off the corner right here. Oh, I wouldn't do that, Logan. Oh, 4 wide. Oh, they're beating, they're banging. Oh, my God. This is not going to work. As 4 wide off the corner. This is definitely not going to work. This is not going to work, boys. This is not going to work. As 29's up and over. Oh, my God. Zachary Fitzwater up and over on the front stretch. And that was a mega wreck. Oh, my God. Zachary Fitzwater is dead. Steve Pollitt's going to get his lap back. Logan Rourke is going to hold off Tatsu for 27th to get his lap. But, I mean, 29 car, oh, well, they're going to come back to pit road for tires. But before that happens, Lord Jesus Christ, Zachary Fitzwater just died on the front stretch. Lord Christ, mercy. Oh, you knew they weren't going to race. And this involved Oates, Baranowskis, and lead lap cars. They're four wide off the corner right here. Who are they four wide with? The 89, the 12 was Samet, and then bam, 83 is going to have major damage. Gunther got a piece of it, 36. Oh, wow, that's a big thing for Gunther right there to get a little piece of that damage. There's Henry Sandfer right there. We'll have to go a quick onboard with Henry as the 83 of Oates, big time damage. Henry Sandfer got a really good view of that. Oreo Pollitt flips it back over in the 81 car, and bam. Henry Sandfer is going to avoid another wreck as Oates is going to have going from a chance to win to having probably another piss poor day. And Henry's just surviving all the wrecks right here. Going off the corner right there as you just see Zachary Fitzwater just dying in the mirror right there. Fitzy just dying. As tough break for Oates as now we're going to have 25 cars back on the lap as, oh boy, mega plow time. Nope, not really yet. Back to pit lane 1 we go as everybody now flying by. Haven't really seen anybody come to pit road yet. I mean, we're getting to lap 26 to go. I mean, I don't know if everybody's going to pit. Yeah, here comes somebody on pit road there. Tatsu is a lap down. He did not get his lap back. We should have a total of 28 cars. Well, 20 something. Yeah, Adam Flickinger stays out. I know he isn't a lap down, so I think the 26 would be the race leader, because if he lost a lap, that would be a little surprising. Yeah, 26 will inherit the race lead right there. I know he did not pit. Everybody coming here. So your race leader for the first time today will be Adam Flickinger. Oates stays out in the 83 with all that damage. I can't. Oh, that's going to be horrible for the field with all that damage to be up there. His front end's destroyed. Abrahamian is running third with no hood. I think that should be a qualification of how this race is going. Logan Rourke pitted right there. He's up there. Yeah. 22 and 12 having a disagreement. That's some teammates right there having some problems on pit road right there. They are side by side on pit exit, waiting for the field to go by. Seth Cole also waiting. Here we come. Isaac Flicker, Oreo Pollitt, no hood now. Baranowskis is the race leader. Him and Gunther actually did not pit. Chow didn't pit either. 89 is a lap down. We have about 25 cars in the lap now. As we'll just wait. We'll do a full run through. So about 6 cars did not pit on that last round of stops. 25 to go. We'll see how their tires will fare right here. As you know, news tires mean everything in the race right here. Lights are still off, and we'll do a first, little skip of the lap right here. We'll skip ahead a little bit right there. Gene Sanford's out. Zachary Fitzwater obviously out of the race here. Besides South Cole, everybody else is 1 lap down. Torres is still a lap down in the 78 car. Has not been able to quell. The 89 is going to help people not get their lap back this time around because of that damage on the car. He has to get out of the way soon. Now, we'll see how much Abrahamian's going to slow down. This is going to help these 3 cars right here. We saw Chow blow up at Daytona, so he hasn't done much since. A little bit of run-through of the field. There's Rob Evans. Cole Deaver somehow still up there. Henry is 12th, and right now he would not be the points leader. It's going to be a 2-point gap right now. Delon Abrahamian probably thought after he got that hood off, he was never going to be up till the front. 89 car is virtually destroyed. That's going to hurt Torres' chances. So we'll see what happens on old tires. I mean, new tires are king, so we'll see what happens. I mean, you can't pit with 5 laps to go and expect to come back up there. Green flag is out right there, and like I said, Quinton Moore is on the brakes, and everybody is going to be suffering back there. Adam Flickinger right there is taking there. How about the Andy Petrie racing cars are 1-2. Let that sink in. Andy Petrie's cars are 1-2 in this field right here. Well, I know they're going to probably make it off the corner right here with the leaders there. RJ Reynolds is still in the race right there somehow. Quinton Moore is just going to block 3 lanes like an asshole. And, whoa, oh my God, RJ, what are you doing, mate? as everybody tried to come off this corner right here. Oreo Pollitt's in the fence right here as we're just trying to see any 4 wide shenanigans here again. As Logan Rourke, the dominated car of the day, and he is around, and that is that's going to be a tough break for Logan Rourke as he is not happy. As going back to the yellow, Nick Gunther's not going to get beside his teammate right there. Torres is not going to get clear. We're still going to make it off the corner right there, and Henry Sandfer's in the wall, and Johnny Gardner, big crash going back to the yellow. Oh, that's a tough break. We're at the pause it right now. Oh, watch out for the mega plows. Well, that's going to hurt 27's chances. And Logan Rourke, who had a really good car right there. Tough break for Logan Rourke right here. As here comes the cat back. Logan Rourke, what happened to Logan right there? Well, it's coming off the corner. They're four wide again. And Logan the car got loose on the 83, because of the damage right there. Right there, 80 car at time. Pollard. Oh, and a hard hit. There's Seth Cole. And then the 2 car with a little bit of a plow. Everybody does a great job of missing him. But then coming back to the yellow was the major problem. Henry Sandfer had a big time problem right here as Henry coming off of here. Abrahamian slow. 83 slow. 27 gets into them. Johnny Gardner hits him hard. And then Henry continues to spin. Tough break for Henry Sandfer. He's still going to cross the line in 9th. But what will this damage hinder his performance just a little bit right here? And we're going to have to check the pit lane 1 camera if we have any pit stops. Yeah, some people are pitting right here. Surprising a little bit. So coming to pit road, the first one I see is the 80th time Pollard, who obviously had damage, so I'm not surprised he's pitting. He will obviously lose a lap. Chow's in the pit road right there in the 99 car. Baranowskis and Gunther stay out. Torres will be able to go to the bottom for 1 more caution, and he will really try to do that. Chow's going to come off with Adam right there. Only 2 that pitted right there. Seth Cole has now officially got up to 34th. So Zainadul is up to 3rd. I have no idea how Mohamed Zainadul got up that far in the field. Delon Ebrahimian is still 5th with no hood. Delon Ebrahimian is having the run of his life right here. Any non-Lelap car is going to pit, obviously, besides Seth Cole right here. As Delon Ebrahimian, it looks like we jinxed him. Delon Ebrahimian is slow on the racetrack. He's pulling to the side. It looks like the 5's good run, as I was saying, he was 5th, has gone to an end. The 27 car, even though it plowed the inside wall, he is still up there as Delon Ebrahimian is in big damn trouble. I jinxed him. Yeah, that's a commentator jinx right there. So Gunther, Baranowskis, who's had the best car all day, not surprisingly. Tatsu's the lap down. Isaac is in trouble. The field is in trouble because he is slow. Ebrahimian is not going to make it back to the pits. That 5 car is done. We're going to have 1 to green here, or the 5 is just going to cause an extension to the caution. The 5 is going to get towed. He is doing 7 miles per hour, and there's a big gap between him because he's still on the racetrack. Well, yeah, okay, so out of the people coming into this race who had a top 10 every race, and some streaks will end today too. Sandfer, Gunther, who are both in the top 10. Fitzwater, who had 2 top 10s this season, had good runs the last 2 weekends, did not have a good one today. Ebrahimian got towed to the pits, and he is, quote-unquote, done for the race here. Logan Rourke, Steve Paul, Con Nicopolis, Matt McIntyre, Quinton Moore, Rob Evans, Oates, RJ, Kev, and so now here we go. So we got about 14 laps to go when we go green. Zainadul picked the wrong line. I can't believe we just got that live on camera. I think the 78 is going to be able to pass the 33. I think that's 7. He was 2 laps down at one point. And with the green white checkered, he might be able to get up to, up there. The 26, 99 got the best tires. So you just need the runs to run a little green, and they can have a shot there. Trevor Germain back on the lap, isn't he? Yeah, Trevor Germain's been fighting all race. He's a fighter right there. 78's got a good car. He just needs he just hasn't had luck fall his way this week. The 5 has blown a piston. That's what happened to him. 32 cars left on the track plus Seth Cole. 78 car is going to get going a little better. No, Baranowski is going to take the lead, right? It's going to keep the lead, excuse me. But 78's not going to let him go that easily right here. Here comes the 78 of Torres. Down the inside, here he comes, trying to unlap himself right there. As yellow's already out, and Torres will do it. He will unlap himself. As oh god, Time Pollard has died. Interesting family meeting right there. 4 wide off the corner was never going to work. And this was never going to work either. Oh, and a hard hit right there as, oh god, 80 cars going to, who the hell hit him? Adam Flickinger has some major damage. And I think Adam Flickinger saw his life flash before his eyes. And, oh, god, Oreo Pollard hit the pit wall. Oreo Pollard hit the pit wall at about, Time Pollard hit the pit wall. Well, that wasn't going to be a yellow unless he tried to get back on track. And he just, how hard did he hit that attenuator? Oh my god, he murdered the attenuator. Well, obviously the 33 is not going to pit. Ozcon comes to pit road. You know, if you're smart, you're not going to really pit right here. One more caution. We will have to do a green-white checkered as Adam Flickinger is out of the race now. That's a camshaft for the 12. Man, a lot of big retirements out of this race. So the 22 is going to be in the way of the 55. If we have a wreck, that we were only going to have a 23 car green-white checkered. So, and we will rack them up as many times as we need to. And it's good for me because it's not going to be hard to do a green-white checkered here. As right here, Baranowski is going to lead the race. So your run through here, Tatsu's going to be in the way in 24th, but it's going to be Gunther, Kev Shear, Mohamed Zayn Duas, Oates, Rob Evans, who's come out of nowhere, Sandfer having good solid 7th place run, Gardner, William Flickinger, Kakula come back to 10th. Good run for Matt McIntyre. All these guys were a lap down. They can't work their way. Logan Rourke had a great car, but he's had trouble. Chow's got damage. Time Paul is dead. As can Arjun Baranowskis. Can Baranowskis do it right here in this 33? Audria Baranowskis. That's how you say it. As here we go, green flag right here. Hopefully nobody dies in the front stretch right there. 33 is going to pull out to the good lead right there. But here comes Kev Shear underneath Nick Gunther right there. We're going to have to watch the back of the pack. This is where most of the chaos is going to happen because you know Quinton Moore is about 20,000 years off the pace. Just like real life Morgan car. Right there is the 55 car. Tatsu is right there in the mix. He's going to play a big factor right here. Chow gets a little loose right here. 7 laps to go right here. Logan Rourke is coming down here to the inside, and Kakula, Matt McIntyre down to the inside. He's up into the top 10. Seth Cole is going to probably cause a wreck. 18 Char trying to get down there. Here comes Kev Shear trying to battle right here. But it's all about Baranowskis right now. He has the best car on the racetrack just going through the field because you know 40 and 96 are riding each other up the hill. That is going to be a recipe death. Henry Sandfer outside the top 10 right there. He is running 12th. Matt McIntyre is trying to cause the green-white checker right there. Almost turning the 36 car right there. Oates and Rob Evans there. But here comes the real battle. Tatsu is going to be a factor in this race. As Kev Shear is going to get into second place. Break up the Peterson, Andy Petrie 1-2 run right here. But the 33's got such a lead right here. I don't see anything happening to him. As Baranowskis, who had a decent Daytona, had a pretty decent season up there. He's not in the top 20 in points that I know of. Is he? 33. No, not in the top 30 in points, but having a decent season to say the least right here. Everybody just keep in mind in their P's and Q's right now as we're finally going to a little bit of run. Battle between the Pollards for 10th right there. Kakula's 9th right there. Seeing a duel with a great run right there. Kev Shear up to second. And off the corner, 2 laps to go here for Baranowski's. We have 4 winners and 4 weekends here. Arjun Baranowski's comes to the white flag here in the 33 car. Great run for Baranowski's too. That 22 wants to get his lap back, but it's not going to be enough. And here off the corner, Baranowski's had a dominating car all day, led a bunch of laps. And here comes Arjun Baranowski's. She will win the North Wilkesboro race. Kev Shear will get second. Nick Gunther, 18 is Zane Dulick. Rob Evans with the top 5. Johnny Gardner battles back for that and through adversity. Steve Pollard holds off that top 10. There's Qualls right there. Torres, like I said, he had a good car. He got up to 17th. That's what he could muster right there. Oh, man, great results for some guys right here. As that was a very interesting race, to say the least, right there. Seth Cole is going to finish unofficially. Seth's going to finish. Cole Deaver going around the lap. Seth is going to come across the line 33rd. We'll see. We'll have to see when he crosses the line. Tatsu, oh, that's just because of the track glitch right there. How many laps did Seth come behind? He's 1 lap behind the 5 car. Actually, I think he's coming around to take the white flag right now, the checker flag, I mean. But he might be able to get the 5. 83 is in trouble right there. I don't know if he missed pit road right there or what. We'll have to check. Yeah, so this is great run by the 33 car today, Arjun Baranowskis. This is your results right here, as you see the top of the results right there. Jessica Shelton's the 42nd place car, had a really bad run. Seth Cole, we had about 28 cars finish the race right there. 24 on the lap, so it was a pretty good race. Tough break for RJ Reynolds, the 10 car, definitely a tough break for Logan Rourke, who came on 12th. Steve Paul holds off a top 10, and Steve Paul the third, who was up there in points, I believe. Not really, but good run by him. Nick Gunther will take the points lead from Henry Sanford, who dropped to 21st on that restart. Before we saw the bottom of the results, as you'll see it right here. We'll have to see what happened to Henry on that last restart. He will definitely lose the points lead and a lot of momentum after a solid 2 weeks. Henry just lost a lot of ground on that last lap right there. We saw him up in the top 10 in the restart right there, and he just dropped like a significant rock and a half right there, losing spots to everybody. I'd like to thank you guys all for watching. I'm going to export this as round 4. And points will be officially next weekend after Boston. It'll be the Wednesday video. We'll go over the points, people's results, and how they're doing. I want to congratulate Arjun Baranowski on a great win. I will see you guys at Boston, and I hope you enjoyed this 54-minute video. Peace.